Hey y'all. So on another episode, y'all know I'm an art collector and I love to look at art and everything. So it's this gallery in Midtown Detroit called the Carr Center, but they also have like a performance arts room, and that's where I'm at now. Okay guys, remember I was talking about we're going to see that exhibit with the two Black artists. Here we are at Library Street Collective. Today, I'm going to a liquor store, and I don't even drink, but this liquor store off Gratiot, I'm in the community. This liquor store got an art gallery in it. Yes, only in Detroit can you find an art gallery in a liquor store. Okay, this is a secret. That's cool. I think this one is like this over here too. For some reason, I like Bantu knots in paintings. Oh, look at that. Look at her locks. Little mixed media action. Let me show you two of the most famous paintings in here. Okay, so this exhibit is in collaborative with the NAACP. Really quick recap of my visit to the Carr Center in Detroit for the first time. So the Carr Center is a art gallery and it's also a performing arts center. They have rotating exhibits. Since really the beginning of 2025, they've had this exhibit called Everyday People. They had Everyday People Part 1 for like a month or two, and now they have Everyday People Part 2. The exhibit was actually great. It was a lot of beautiful pieces, a lot of like variety in like artist styles. I like all different types of art, but I do notice that I do lean towards certain colors sometimes. So they had a couple of walls where I noticed the art was curated. They were put together because they had similar like color tones. And now my eyes were drawn to that. And then notably Ernie Barnes, who's a famous Black artist, has a couple of really famous paintings, but his style of art is well known beyond the art world, in the movie world, etc., in the TV world. So to see two of his pieces up close was amazing. So I definitely will recommend the Carr Center. I'm gonna follow them. I do wanna go to one of their performances that they have in their concert hall area. So yeah, I will recommend the Carr Center. If you're in Detroit and you like art, follow them on social media so you can see the current exhibits they got going on, but check them out. Okay guys, remember I was talking about we're going to see that exhibit with the two Black artists. Here we are at Library Street Collective. So let's have some art fun. I got an update, just so y'all not confused. The Library Street Collective is actually 2 galleries. This is one of them. And then the other one is next door, right there. The Library Street Collective is 2 galleries. The one that we're in now is for more established artists. So like Mario is established. Well, I can tell. Hi guys, and welcome to another art vlog. I'm here with the remarkable, the magnificent, the amazing Mario Moore. We're here in Detroit. Are you from Detroit?
I am from Detroit. Born and raised.
Born and raised. And so how long you been an artist?
Ooh. That's a tough question because I would say as long as I can remember, right? My mom's an artist, so I grew up in it. It's all I've really ever known. Honestly, when I was a kid, I thought everybody was an artist because my mom was an artist, so it was all I saw. So meeting other people and it's like, oh, y'all don't know nothing about art. Okay. Wow. But I would say professionally, right? Since 2013, but I would even go before then, but as long as I can remember.
So I was just telling him that his art is like amazing. And I've been to galleries around the world, for real. And this is some of the best I ever seen. I'm not even, no cap at all. But one of the reasons is because it's in your blood. Your mom, what? So wow, what an interesting fact. What mediums do you like to work with?
Mainly oil painting, right? Like I think most people know me as a painter. I think that's what's known about me if you kind of search my name or anything like that. But I like to think that mediums for me are more about the idea. So like in my practice, what I like to do is I do a lot of research and then I come up with the concept and I look for the medium that's right for the concept. So I've done like sculpture work, I've done some video work, I've done a few for performance pieces, but it'd be hard for you to find it on the internet.
You can find anything on the internet.
Yeah. And then I do drawings too.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you come up with the concepts? Like how are you inspired?
In particular for this show, this came from a conversation between me and another artist, Lakeela Brown, and we were having this conversation before Library Street talked to us, the gallery talked to us about doing this exhibition together. And I think it's just being from Detroit and knowing what's happening as you're seeing all the beautiful things that are arriving downtown, but also feeling like a part of Black Detroit. Majority of Detroit is being left out of that conversation. So what does it mean to, be a part of the land here and cultivate land and sharing land? And I think we wanted to position the exhibition from that story. And that's kind of where the work came from. A lot of times creating ideas come out of research and then they come out of lived experiences. Mm-hmm. And this really came out of a conversation.
Wow. I got 2 more questions. I noticed it's a lot of bright colors. Where is that? Is that intentional? I mean, like vivid.
Yeah, no, I like, for me, I like to use the purest colors, right? And I want the colors to pop off the canvas. I want them to pull you into what's happening on the surface.
Mission accomplished. It like slaps you in the face.
Yeah, that's what I want. So when I want to make a yellow painting, I want to make a real yellow painting. I want the blues to be really vibrant. So yeah, I mean, I think color for me is something that I really started engaging with more after grad school. I was really focused on value, so going from a light to dark and not really paying attention to color. But since then, it's been all about color. Like, how can I explore color?
That's amazing. Okay, Mario, I gotta mention this painting over here, and I'm a put the detail image in there. But this image of the watermelon and the guy holding a gun, this was the image that brought me to this exhibit, y'all, because he posted this and somebody shared it. And I was like, what is this concept of watermelon and a gun? So what's this painting about?
So this painting comes from a American history. It's a deep history. It comes from the tradition of the watermelon man. So, you know, we all know, like, even if you, live here or you live in Brooklyn, people looking for what a watermelon man that's came up from the South and is about to sell watermelons. And I think that story is so important because watermelons were some of the first fruits and items that Black men were able to sell to make money. So it was one of the first means for Black people in the antebellum South to have economic freedom, right? So you would hear about the smiling watermelon man, and he was smiling because he was making money. He was happy. Okay, he's getting paid, right? And white racist Southerners saw that, and they didn't like it. So they turned that concept of the smiling watermelon man into the Sambos and the racist images that we associate with, and those have taken over. So in thinking about images, I was like, you know, what can I create to claim the origin of the image back? Like, how do you protect that, right? And I think it's with a guy with a watermelon and a gun, you know. Right. I think that does a great job.
Now I understand the gun, because if you're getting money, you need to protect yourself. Well, thank you, Mario. This has been awesome. Only in Detroit can you find an art gallery in a liquor store. So let's go. Say hi.
We got Push Gallery, man.
Okay.
We got the Queen out here tonight.
Okay.
It's a great day.
It is. You can get your liquor and art. Oh my God. Say hi. What's up, Chiefy?